Hey, breaking news, man. I'm telling you, Jacob Trouble is about to speed up, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of the great millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere shalom, labakaryim, shah yasha'Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. While the majority of New York City about to celebrate Pride Day this Sunday, that big parade. This is going on over here in New York. They're about to shut this place down. Second Ezra is 15, Second Ezra 16. You know, Jeremiah 30 and 7. This thing is turning up. This thing is turning up, man. You know, this is under Joe Biden's America. Everything is falling apart. So get ready. Because if you're not covered with the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man, it's about to be rough for you out here.
There's another video on where you can see this is the other video you can see where these are supposedly South African migrants. In Texas, suspects caught on camera jogging after Texas man gets home from bank. So as soon as he gets home from the bank, here they are at his window. They're trying to get in his car. They got guns pointed at him, and he has to pull off. This is the America we live in right now. And so again, we're going to get to the points to where we feel like you should be very aware of, and we want to get to the points to where you understand more about the outcome and how we can defend our home, how we can defend ourselves with different tactics. We're not just saying like, oh, you got to have Second Amendment. We're going to have different tactics. So here's another guy in his neighborhood, though. You need to check this out. This guy right here, he shows a video of the South African migrants who came in his neighborhood right here.
Look at this guy, man.
We're going to play this clip. We'll put audio in the background here, too, in just a second. This is the clip right here where he's in his neighborhood. He said, this is scary as heck. This is Georgia. He asks him a question. He said, so they dropped.
This guy just roll up on your car, man. South African, he just dropped them off in the random neighborhood. So these men that they dropped, these men are built for war. So this is the face of oppression. I got nothing to lose. This is what the Lord is gathering. You know, America, you're surrounded right now. On all fronts, you got Russian warships down there in Cuba, nuclear submarines. You got migrants like this, foot soldiers. The UN is giving out credit cards to these men. They're giving them shelter. They're allowing the little hoodlums like this to form gangs. These people come from, you know, a war-torch country, man. Over here, it's a bright-eyed America just dumped into the scene. You know, they angry, you know, and they got saliva dripping from their teeth, looking at you damn women just shaking it away, walking up and down the street, just shaking it away. Touch me and I call the police. But we about to see. We about to see. That's why there's no time to waste. You're going to need the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord about to turn their heat up, man.
And the guy just keeps talking, and basically you can't even understand him, really. So we're going to go back into the video clip here and then let you hear audio. This was the first video clip we pulled up where this attack happened in New York. And then the police had riot control, everybody all coming out there because it was fights breaking out on the inside of the shelter. It's just a lot of stuff happening. But let's get to the neighborhood and what's going on where the guy shows the people.
Okay, go ahead, man. I'm done. You don't see what's going on here. And then stand right here. You see what's going on here, guys? See, I keep my eyes open. Y'all right here being entertained, want to be separate. And they bringing these people right in our communities, guys. They're right in our communities. There's something about to happen. And we so
Up,
busy.
and they say, you already said, you damn right something about to happen, man. You know, we in this thing. We in here. Let me just get this. We at the end of the world, and the Lord is making sure this thing is gonna be real fancy, man. Real fancy. This is it's lucky. Let me just pull my apocrypha up real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. Actually, I'm gonna start from verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for sword and their destruction draweth near. And their destruction draweth near. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. The modern day sword. They said some of those migrants are smuggling guns into these shelters, making sure that they equipped for the battle that's at hand. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand, which is them guns. And there shall be sedition among men. They're not going to listen to these police officers. And some of these third world, police officers got hits on their head. They're not afraid of authority like your average Babylonian, your average American. So these men going to be committing all kind of sedition and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city. This is going to be a reason to lock these cities down behind the violence that's about to come, and shall not be able. For because of the pride, the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. This is that Zephaniah 1:15. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, which is them guns, and spoil you, ripping off for goods, food, water, medicine, because of the lack of bread, and for the great tribulation. So that's what we're looking at right now. This thing is, this thing is getting hot, man.
Favor to coming against each other. Yep, they're standing in this place right here. These African guys right here. Look at it right there.
Okay.
Y'all need to share this video, man.
And apparently, like, a lot of them they just stand on corners and they start ganging up. They start creating gangs. A lot of people show videos of that as well. So somebody says, I live in this neighborhood in Georgia. So what is it like over there in that neighborhood in Georgia? Have you seen a lot of stuff like that? Somebody says planned chaos. Sick. Yes, it's definitely planned chaos. And that's why today we're going to plan a way out of this chaos. And we're going to talk about what can we do for ourselves.
Ain't no plan, no way out of this chaos. You forget about that, JW. Now, look, this is New York City.
Now, here is a massive...
This is one of the migrant shelters. They was coming in because, like I said, they bringing guns. It's a lot of confusion happening right under your nose.
Riot control that happened in New York. Because why? Because the invasion teams are here. Today, though, we don't want to just talk about the invasion teams here. We want to give some solutions to some of these problems here, because I feel like we're so disconnected as a community. And all this just watching people be attacked has to stop. For to survive anything coming in this near future, we're going to have to band together in a lot of moments. Because this right here is one of the shelters that they're at. May I not remind you that they're also getting smuggled weapons to them. And they don't even have to smuggle them anymore at this point. It's to the point now to where it's all just being allowed to happen, because if you don't start an invasion from the inside, whenever they come from the outside, it's not going to be as easy. So where was this at? Well, none other than New York. And so you had somebody obviously.
We here. We here, man. Jacob's trouble. At that time like no other. You women, great danger, man. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who told me this truth. Shalom.